about what Tahar was saying earlier.
I understand exactly where you're coming from. However, people don't understand you, and you're not understanding them. And that's the big, again, it's the communication.
Yeah, but he's communicating himself pretty clearly. I don't think his message is, his people were enslaved, that it's payback time, and we're going to pay for the mistakes of our forefathers and foremothers.
True, but
there were white, black, from all different colors of life, and that just to show you that not all people are like that.
Yeah, well, let me say this, brother.
Back in a moment. Stay with us. We're talking today about confronting violence. Confronting racism and using violence as a method to curb racism. Now, Jay, you want to talk about stereotypes and how Native people are stereotyped.
Basically, what I deal with is racism in general. And what we've noticed across North America is that racism against Native peoples is systemic. I mean, look at your language. You have terms in your language like Indian giver. Don't go on the warpath. If I go into work and it's raining, somebody's going to say, were you dancing last night, Chief? Ha, 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 ha. Or maybe somebody else is going to say, well, come on, we'll buy you a beer, Chief. You're not going to go Indian on us, are you? And they don't see anything offensive on that. People here are even laughing, right? You go down and you watch the Cleveland Indians game, and they got that logo, this grinning-faced Indian on there called Chief Wahoo. And their name is the Cleveland Indians. And people go to these ball games, and they got little rubber tomahawks. They do the tomahawk chop. They wear these little orange and pink feathered headdresses and war paint, and they do their little war dances and tom-tom beating, and they say, but we're honoring you as Native people. That's why we do these things. Well, why don't they call it the Afro-Americans and honor these brothers? They can come in blackface and wear afro rigs and a rubber spear and do the spear chuck and then come out and explain to all the black brothers and sisters that they're honoring them. You know, it would be the same difference. I mean, it's systemic. It's built into your culture. How many people here, let's see some hands, how many people here played Cowboys and Indians when you were kids? I did. See, look at all those hands. Did you ever play Nazis and Jews? No. It's the same game. You just changed names around. You know, that's why it's systemic against Native peoples. They don't even recognize the racism that's happening.
no, I'd just like to emphasize on...
All right. Hey, first and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, that great millstone of whom I learn from daily, and a healthy shalom to you brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. Now, I got to, you know, I played that clip. There's a clip from a show called Shirley, a Shirley show. You know, I don't remember it. You know, I was only like 14 years old when the show came out. But anyway, this was sent to me by a brother, and I watched it, and it was very interesting, man. It had Apostle Tahar on it, and all that. Anyway, I gotta say this, man. Great Millstone doctrine ain't never changed and never will. It's always been the same thing. All right, and not to mention these are Edomites, man. They've never changed neither. They the same people. Always been the same people. Very, very, very violent people. The most violent people and proud people on the face of the planet. And the Bible speaks about that. All right. And there was one point in time where Apostle Tahar, I'm not going to play those clips. I'm just going to play the one. Anyway, well, Apostle Tahar, of course, you've seen it already because I'm going to put it before this. But Apostle Tahar confounded the hell out of that 1948er, man. You know, and it wasn't even with the Bible. It was just with a couple words. Everybody got quiet. All right. That man has that effect on people. All right. You can't tell me he's not a man of the Lord. You can't tell me that. Anyway, let's go here. We're going to read some scriptures and, jump right into it. That was very, very, very telling on these Edomites, man. Okay. The son of perdition has been revealed. And if you notice, I'm going to quit rambling so much. But if you notice, when the Northern Kingdom, when the Gadite brother was speaking about those, the English sayings, and they got all kinds of sayings that they say all the time. It's embedded into the language, man. They say all these things, blackmail, he was going into it. Tonto, and you gonna go Indian on me, and sold down the river, and all kinds of different little things. Blackmail, blacklist. But these people are very violent. Let's read this. Genesis 6 and verse 9. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was just a man. What? Noah was a just man. Not just a man, Salakia. A just man and perfect in his generations. And Noah walked with the Most High Yahweh. Verse 10. And Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Right? See that? Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So, these 1948ers with that that doesn't make any sense. It's just, it's all made up. All right? And it gave me great joy when he got confounded. I absolutely love to watch it. Verse 11, the earth also was corrupt before the Most High power, and the earth was filled with what? Violence. With what? It was filled with violence. See? Let's go here. I didn't even plan on getting this, but I'm going to get it anyway. Okay. Let's see. What else? It's in Maccabees, I believe. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Yeah, it's in Maccabees, I believe. Yes, here it is right here. First Maccabees 1 and verse 9. After his death, Alexander the Creep, right? After his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them in many years. And evils were multiplied in the earth. What did that say? Evils were multiplied in the earth. Evils. I got all kinds of stuff pulled up here. All right. So one more time. Verse 11. Oh, man. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High power, and the earth was filled with violence. If you get a chance, go watch that video. Okay. Revelation 18 and verse 21. And a mighty angel stood. Read it right. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall no more be found at all. Okay, now all throughout that Shirley show, whatever the hell you call it, that show, all throughout that, you got all these Edomites talking about, we need peace, we need peace, we need peace, we need peace. We need to do this, we need to do that. Why? Because they're in charge. And they want to keep that power. It's nothing more than white supremacy. It's a mind screwery type of thing. All right? Never forget, in Psalms, what does it say? They're confederate against thee. And let's reiterate this. This is not just so-called white people. It's Edomites. No, it's all the rest of these other nations too. And even 2/3 of our own people. You saw the token Negro they put up on the stage. See? Not all people are like that. It's just, they always put, what did they have up there? They had two men of the Lord that were speaking 100% truth according to the scriptures and nothing more. Okay? You got a token Negro, a neo-Nazi, which is a little bit strange. She called herself a skinhead, but she's fighting against neo-Nazis. I don't understand that one. All right? You had a 1948er up there. All right? And then you had a Gadite, which is a Northern Kingdom brother. You see how they mixed it all up? And when the truth is coming out, when the apostle Tahar and the other brother was bringing out the truth, got to go to a commercial break. You feel me? Micah 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it. It is because it is in the power of their hand. That's another thing they said. The earth, basically, they quoted Job 9 and verse 24, that the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. And it's clear to see how wicked they are. When certain questions even were posed to that 1948er, he wouldn't answer. She answered him a question like, she was asking the questions like, when these things are done to you, are you going to unalive people? Well, I'll just put it that way. And he said, I won't answer that question. Well, you see what's going on right now. over there in the land. You see that? And it never ceased to happen. They've always been, it's been war after war after war. So how can that be the people? Again, just confounded, man. Verse 2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take, by what? By violence. See, I briefly went into that yesterday. The lesson I did yesterday, right? Just briefly went into it. By what? By violence. Okay? Salakia, let's skip this garbage. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And let's keep going. Verse 3. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil. All right? From which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go hauntily. For this time is evil, man. In that day, he's going to take them down. You know, Elder Apostle Tahar and the other brother that was up there with him, I forget what his name was, Salakia. Hey, they wasn't saying nothing wrong. But then you had these Edomites, man. They have this thing called cognitive dissonance. All right, let's look it up. Let's look up cognitive dissonance. And it was really like a nervous laugh they had, because they know this shit is true. They know it's true. They know the violence and the things that they've done, continue to do yet to this day. Even when they bring out certain points, you proving the point of the Bible. You can't change. You are a vessel of wrath fitted to destruction. Let's go. Shit. The definition of cognitive dissonance. We'll just look it up right here. That's fine. Let's see. No, that's not fine. We'll go here. All right. In the field of psychology, cognitive dissonance is the perception of a contradictory, hear that, information and the mental toll of it. Do you see what that definition is? They have cognitive dissonance. Sort of like children. When they don't want to hear something, if they know it to be true, if it hurts them, it gets into their spirit. It cuts them all the way, like Apostle Tahar did to that 1948 fake ass. Salakia for the language, but whatever. All right, they get to feeling some kind of way, and they'll just they'll laugh it off or have cognitive dissonance, like a damn 5-year-old. A lot of Eves and a lot of women do that too. I'm just saying. All right. And see, relevant items of information include a person's actions, feelings. For what? Feelings. You better leave your feelings at the door. Leave them in the trunk. All right. Ideas, beliefs, values, and things in the environment. Right. Cognitive dissonance is tipped. All right. Let's read it again. Psychological stress when a person participates, in an action that goes against one or more of those things. Did you see that? Values, feelings, environment, beliefs. All right. And these people truly believe that they are above us by their own will. But no, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is the one who put these devils up over us. So that's that. That's cognitive dissonance, right? That's what they have. There was all kinds of laughter and all that. You see what the Gadite brother said, right? He was going into some of these names and these people were just laughing. They thought the shit was funny. And here he is telling you that this is offensive and racist. But see, Esau, Edom don't give a crap. See? When they speak loftily concerning oppression, right? Proverbs 16, verse 29. Is that where I was at? Yeah, okay. Proverbs 16, verse 29. A what? A violent man enticeth his neighbor and leadeth him into the way that is not good. You saw the token Negro, right? So-called Negro. You saw him. Not everybody's like that. They just put his ass up there just to go contrary to the truth, And they kept showing Apostle Tahar. See, you already know what it is, man. Let's go here. Oh, I typed in several things. There's a bread and circus right there, right? Here we go. Yeah, some of these sayings, right? You got black list, blackmail, black arts, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You look up the word black. We've done it before. And it means nothing good, void of light, right? Get rid of some of these distractions and pop-ups, right? Even today, Black Friday. Come on, man. All that was on the backs of what? Slavery. They cast lots, right? This is crazy. Here's another one of them. Master bedroom. Blacklist. You see, it says whitelist. I don't know what the hell whitelist is. I never really heard of that. Anyway, you see, sold down the river in everyday speech. And people say these, crack the whip. I'm going to have to crack the whip. Well, you don't think that's offensive? But we don't care. I mean, that's, you know, those words and those sayings are not going to hurt us. It's just every idle word is going to hurt you. It is what it is. Let's keep going. Let's see. Americans don't realize, let's see, many are so entrenched that Americans don't think twice about using them. All right. Let's see. There was more. Let's see. Reckoning with systematic racism. Here you go. Words like slave master are so folded into our vocabulary. All right. And now you talking about Edomites, man. See, sold down the river, and what do you say? Chief Tonto, and man, that shit. That's crazy, man. But see, that's the way they speak concerning what? Oppression. All right. Unconsciously speak the history of racial slavery and racism in the U.S., right? That's what it was based upon. Grape, rob, and murder. All right. It's in the Bible. There's several other words here. See, real estate, master bedroom, right? You know. Like that Jake on the panel there, you know, he'd be the first one to say, master, our house is burning. You see, going along to get along, man. Rodney King Israelites. You see, in computer technology, that's right, master and slave, which is your drives, which are your what holds all the information, the operating system, which is your OS. I may be speaking Chinese, a different language to some people, but that's the way computers work. All right, you got your operating system on your drives. All right, and they got what's called a master drive and a slave drive. Right, it's a drive at that. Very interesting. All right, let's keep going. Was it the Django? Okay, let's see. Twitter announced, let's see, blacklist. There's several other things. Blacklist, whitelist. I don't know what a whitelist is. I have no idea. It's got in sports, the Masters tournament. You see that? And all that hoopla, and they raised all hell, because they really Tiger Woods, y'all. They didn't want him up in that tournament. Oh, I got a quick testimony. We're going to hit the scriptures, get back to the scriptures right here in a second. But you got to check this out, though. Up here they call it the high country, right? In Boone, that's where I'm at, Western North Carolina. There's not a real famous golf course or nothing like that. But, Michael Jordan, the famous basketball player, they call him the GOAT, Michael Jordan, has got a house up in these hills, man, because there's a whole lot of Edomites, whole lot of rich people up here. All right. And a whole lot of people with a whole lot of money, for real. Oprah, Dan Marino, people like that. Anyway, Michael Jordan, he plays golf. He played golf. He plays a lot of golf. So he came to Boone to play the golf course, and they wouldn't let him play. You can't make this up. He got his nigger card pulled, man. I'm just saying. So that's for real. They would not let him play. They wouldn't let him play. Ain't that something? And then you got the likes of a Marty Stoudemire talking about, fuck you black people. Man, you full of crap, man. Anyway, let's keep going. There's a couple more. Peanut Gallery. Ooh, African Dodger. Oh, man, that's crazy. That's why they got the baseball team called Dodgers, man. We'll read about it. Let's see, Peanut Gallery, the typical phrase, Salakia. The phrase typically referred to the cheapest seats in the theater, right? And if so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, if they wanted to see a show or whatever, they had to sit way in the back and up top in the peanut gallery, the peanut seats. In-law, you see, grandfathered in. Wow. Look at that. Look like Planet of the Apes or something. I don't know. Cakewalk, an everyday speech. What? Right, cakewalk. It is what we call an easy victory or something that is easily accomplished. And we say that all the time. It's a cakewalk, right? Let's see. The cakewalk originated as a dance performed by enslaved Israelites, man. See that? That's crazy. On plantations before the Civil War, it was intended to be mockery of the way white people danced. Oh man, call on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Oh, that's hilarious, man. We are the salt of the earth. Never forget, man. They've got zero rhythm. Oh man, that's funny. Go back and pause it and read it again. That's hilarious, man. But then what do you have right here? What do you have right there? You see that? Okay. Oh boy. 38. They picked out 38 and just hung them all, right? Mass hangings. Cursed is the man that hang up on a tree. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more out here. I know see, uppity. There it is. Here's another one. Uppity. It is an epithet used by Edomite people in Jim Crow era to describe Israelite people when they were showing themselves to be different. No, when you know what an uppity Negro is. You already know what it is. You know, thinking they better than somebody or whatever. You brothers know what's up. All right, blackball, blacklist, it goes on and on and on. I went long enough with that. That sort of went off on a tangent, Slovakia. All right, you see the racist history of carnival games like African Dodger. Oh boy, this one will really piss you off. All right, which evolved into dunk tanks, still used to this day. The carnivals, man, all that. See, this is crazy, man. Yeah, from the 1880s through the 1950s. That wasn't that damn long ago. These people act like it wasn't me. Yeah, it was you. You reincarnated into this. You going into slavery. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, Edomite carnival goers would throw baseballs. See that? You know how a baseball can do all massive damage to you, man. Believe me, I know these things. All right, I used to play baseball, man, at a high level. Okay, you talk about a 95 or 100 mile an hour fastball hit you in your face, man. I can kill you, man. Damn it! This pisses me off reading this. Baseballs, eggs, and other objects at the heads of black men in a game known as African Dodger, and yet to this day, you got a damn team called the Dodgers. You can't tell me these Edomites don't know what's going on. Let's go here. The Redskins. That's mockery, man. You see? Right, the Tomahawk Chalk and all that, man. Atlanta Braves. See? These people got a whole lot of shit to pay for, man. Let's read this. Psalm 73 verse. Man, I read this yesterday, too. We're going to read it again. I don't care if I sound like a broken record or not. We're going to get into these scriptures. We're going to read this. These people are violent as hell, man. Salakia, this dumbass. I can't stand these. I can't stand this world. I can't stand these people. Psalm 73, verse 6. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence cover them as the garments. They violent as hell. Damn, playing a game. Man, busting the teeth out of your mouth and baseball getting lodged in your mouth, man. Damn. That's why the scripture said, thou shalt meditate terror on them day and night. You going into slavery. And that's that. No matter how much cognitive dissonance, you stick your damn little fingers in your ears and say, la-da-da, I didn't hear that. You're a bunch of liars. Verse 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They are corrupt and speaking wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. And again, you had the people laughing like he was telling a freaking joke. That man wasn't telling no joke. They proved that they are a bunch of racists, you know, if you will. You know, and racism is thrown around too easily, really. Okay, but they proved their hatred. Shall I say it that way, as the scripture said it? Perpetual hatred that they have against you, Jake. And even that Edomite host or whatever, Shirley, whatever the hell her name was, Big Shirley. No, that ain't Big Shirley. But, even she was trying to pit Northern and Southern Kingdom against each other. You see? Esau's slick like that, man. You got to watch out for him. Please excuse me. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Here we go. 15 racist brands, mascots, logos that were considered just another part of American life. And these people fought tooth and nail, was pissed off. Don't change that. Don't change that. This is a part of our history. Washington Redskins. Let's see, there's a whole lot more here. I'm sure there is. Here we go. Aunt Jemima. And they still exist too. They all over the place. All right, ladies, here's a temptation lunch. Chillins. Damn, man. Oh, man, I'm laughing at my own self, man. These Edomites got a whole lot of, this is some bullshit right here. Chillins love, right? Quaker Oats. You see, Pepsi Corporation announced in 2020 it retired the Aunt Jemima brand, okay? Everybody knows what it is. Mrs. Butterworth now, or whatever the hell. Quaker Oats. Uncle Ben's rice. See that? See old Uncle Ben? Come on, man. Ben's original, right? And it's Eskimo pie. I guess that's against them Eskimos. Derogatory terms. You see Eskimo. Let's keep going. Yeah, there's Mrs. Butterworth right there. All right. And his brands include syrup packing. Yes, syrup. Chief Blackjack. Now, come on, man. Are you serious? See, same thing. It's same. It's all blackface, minstrel shows, all that shit, man. Cream of wheat. Oh, look at here. I said, look at here. That's old country saying, Salakia. That's just the way I speak. It is what it is. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That looks like the old simple-minded Negro that was on the damn panel. Okay, I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, here you go. Northern and Southern Kingdom. They always do this. You don't never see depictions of Edomites in a crazy way. You don't never see that, man. All right, Miss Chiquita, right? That's Northern Kingdom right there. So-called Mexicans, right? Syracuse University. All these statues, man. Whew. Look, Frito Bandito. See that right there? That's crazy, man. Land O'Lakes. Man, it's Chief Wahoo, right? Look at the big old smile on his face, man. That's like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Sambo. Damn, this just keeps going on and on. What's that? Crazy Horse. Malt liquor at that. Ain't that something, man? All right. So I guess that was it. It's way more than that. Salakia. It's way more than that. Let's hit the scriptures again. All right, I know this is a little bit different lesson. It's going sort of long. Just going off on a tangent. But this shit, it sort of pisses me off. It does. This is just vexation, man. All right, here we go. This is Obadiah in the GNT. I got it in the GNT. The victory of Israel, right? But Mount Zion, this is verse 17. But Mount Zion, some will escape and will be a sacred place. The people of Jacob will possess the land that is theirs by right. Did you hear that? By right. Okay. Verse 18, the people of Jacob and of Joseph will be like fire. They will destroy the people of Esau. And as fire burns stubble. Woo, woo. Ashes under the feet, man. All right. No descendant of Esau will survive. I, the Lord, have spoken it, man. You see that right there? People, verse 19, people from southern Judah will occupy Edom. All right. So they're going into slavery, man. Okay. That's that. 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High, Yahweh, our power, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Okay. And now, and it's not just things like this neither. No. They trouble us through all kinds of different oppression, all kinds of different things. All right. Subject to payments, as it says in Baruch 3 in verse 8. We are yet to stay in our captivity. Graping, robbing, all that, man. The hangings, the lynchings, cutting out babies, castration. One of the world's most prolific inventors. What was his name? Damn. They say he invented peanut butter and that's it. George Washington, I think that's George Washington Carver. I believe, yeah, they castrated that man. All right, and that dude was brilliant, man. Okay, he created all plastics and all kinds of different things. All right, but they castrated him, and the story goes that they had George Washington Carver, some Edomite family had him up in the house inventing and doing things. If they was too afraid that he was gonna, he's gonna get down and put the hammer down, on their daughter, so they castrated him, man. All right, and everybody thought that he may have been a Mo because he had a real high voice. He sounded like an Edomite. I'm just saying he had a real high voice. It's because his nuts never dropped, man, because they castrated him. That's a damn shame. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You see that? All the banks and all these institutions, was the HBCUs or whatever the hell you call them. Y'all got a whole lot to pay for, man. Matter of fact, I wish I could. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I found it. All right, so this is I think that's George Washington Carver, right? Check it out. Listen to his voice.
I am not sure that I am worthy of this splendid citation, but I wish to say also that I thank you from the depths of my heart.
See, hey man, hey that's sort of heavy right there. It's because they castrated him, man. His voice never deepened. He basically lost his mane, man. Damn. I mean, no, I didn't mean to laugh like that. But he lost his main man. I'm just saying. Damn. That's awful, man. Jeremiah 51, verse 21. And with thee will I break in pieces. See that? You going into slavery, man. That's why, hey, let's read verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. That's the spirit. See? Jake is the former of all things. All these inventions and great people, and they put a bunch of Edomites on top, as the face of it. And nope, I don't think so. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name, Yahweh. All right, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. Verse 21, that New Jerusalem come down, right? And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Yeah, that reminds me of that statue of Teddy Roosevelt. Why in the world do you think they had a so-called Negro and a so-called Indian Native American beside him? I have seen service upon horses, correct? See, these scriptures, man, they're infallible. You can't mess with them. Let's go Ezekiel 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh our power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou have not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And all through that show, that however long it was, they kept saying, well, we need peace, we need peace, we need this, we need that. And at the same time, what? Violence covered him as a chain. And they continue to press down our necks with their shoes, man. They continue to to trample all over the Israelites with all kinds of violence. Whether Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai has scattered us, they continue to do it. And then they tell you, forget. And they ain't forgotten nothing. See? Black Friday. You see that? Oh, boy. Let's get this in the GNT. I thought I had it in the GNT. Yeah, here it is right here. Ezekiel 35 and verse 6 again, right? So then, as surely as I, the sovereign Lord, am the living God, death is your fate. See, pop-ups, distractions. See, 25 things for Christmas. Oh, boy. Death is your fate. Let's read it. Death is your fate, and ye cannot escape it. You are guilty of what? Of murder, and murder will follow you. So your ass is finished, man. You done. Even if you have cognitive dissonance. Verse 7, I will make thee a hill country of Edom, a wasteland, and kill everyone who travels through it. Not A. Verse 8, and I will cover the mountains with corpses, and the bodies of those who are killed in battle will cover the hills and valleys. I will make you desolate forever, and no one will live in your cities again, neither root nor branch, right? Then you will know that I am the Lord. That's heavy right there. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. I know it's a little bit different, maybe a little bit long, but it is what it is. Oh man, gotta love the word. This is the truth right here, right? Again, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rekakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, whom I learn from daily. Healthy shalom to you brothers that are out there doing the work of truth and sincerity. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right? You remember that song by, what's his name? Busta Rhymes? There's only 5 years left, man. They all know. Everybody knows what's going on. This place is finished, man. Screw Babylon. All right? Every chance you get, chant it down. Kwam Yasharala, wa a Bible ball. Boom. Shalom.